Hey everyone, and welcome to my next episode of Let's Play Feed the Beast. I'm Lion, and in this episode we're going to be doing something special. I'm going to be gearing up for a trip I plan on taking. And that trip is to be an exploration of the world. I found a few places. I found an Archmagi Tower and a few other things, but I am not in any way prepared to deal with it. So I am going to actually sit down and make some armor and make a few other things to gear up for this. So let's get to it. First up, I want to make all of the modular power armor. So I'm going to go put these recipes in, and since I have it in pulse mode, it'll only make one. Oop, I forgot to put the legs. And I had just made the power armor tinker table, which allows me to interact and make changes to these power armor systems. So let's go over here and let's look at what the power tool can do. Well, first of all, the first thing you need to know is you need batteries. And these batteries require different styles of things. They determine how many times they can be used before they need to be charged up at an MFE or an MFSU in this case. So what do I need for the highest capacity battery, the elite battery, for the power tool? Well, I need an HV capacitor. So let's look that up. Sitor. HV capacitor. Wiring. That's pretty easy. And a Lapotron crystal. Not so easy, but still doable. Okay. I'm probably going to need one for each of these, so let's go grab some diamonds. Mainly 5 diamonds. Oh, I've got more than enough. Hopefully I have enough redstone over here. That would be a strange turn of events if I didn't have enough redstone. Oh, I've got more than enough. Okay. Okay. I've got the 5 of these that I need. And start pumping them in here. Grab some of these back. I forgot to grab myself my lapis lazuli. So I have some stuff I need to put back here anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm also going to need one more circuit. I should have more than enough stuff over there to do this, so oops. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, now I've got enough of these. Still didn't get my lapis lazuli. Knew I forgot something. You can also see that I've cleared out a very large amount of area. That's for something I plan on building a little bit later, but wanted to get that out of the way now. Almost nighttime. Oh well. Let's get these out here. And let's see. Anything else I can pull out? I can pull out that. put this in here. And let's make ourselves some HV capacitors. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now let's make this wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And let's set this to auto. Okay. Now I've got the capacitor upgrades that I need. So now you can see that the armor has some sort of weight and internal storage to it. Now the weight affects how fast you move when you have this active or on your person in the case of the armor. And the energy storage determines how much energy it has in order to do what it wants to do. So in this one, I'm going to need a fairly large amount of things. However, I'm going to get all of these powers installed, or all of the power installed. I'm ratcheting all of this up to maximum weight, or maximum battery power, because I'm perfectly fine with moving slowly when I have this stuff on. Okay. Now, let's get to tricking out the tool. What do I want the tool to do? Well, I'm going to need solenoids. I'm going to need lots and lots of solenoids. So how do we make these? Wiring around a machine block. It's going to get a little bit expensive to do this, but I'm perfectly fine with this as long as I get some good returns out of it. So, let's cook up some more refined iron. But first, let's sleep. Yeah, I'll grab the stack. Why not? I've been cooking up some copper because I went out looking for some stuff. And I will actually need the rest of my iron as well. And don't worry, I do plan on doing some mining off camera to replenish my stocks. Because I am running dangerously low on it. What do I have in here? Ah, I do have more of this. And more refined iron. Sweet. I can pull one of these stacks of iron out. Is that a creeper I just saw? No, that was sugar cane. Mistakes you should not make. Okay. Alright. Let's make some machine blocks. Okay. Okay. So, 3 solenoids. So let's get to installing some stuff. Let's install the pickaxe. So, you might notice that down on the bottom, the little 1 and then J, the prefix before the J is changing. Currently it takes 1 kilojoule to use the mining upgrade, the pickaxe. And that's pretty expensive when I have it, but that harvests at 25 times the speed of a regular pick. I'm perfectly fine with that, seeing as how I'm going to end up having 25 megajoules of power. Okay, next up we have the axe. Install that, ratchet that up as well. Install the shovel, ratchet that up, and... oh, solenoid, another one. Do I still have one? No, I don't believe I do. Nope, so I'm going to need more gold, and a few more other things. Mainly just the gold. And some diamonds. I also do need diamonds. So let's come back over here and get ready to continue tinkering. Okay. I think I've made a fairly large amount of them for now, but I'm definitely going to need more. Okay, let's install the diamond drill upgrade. Basically, the pickaxe module will now work like a diamond pickaxe. I need a servo motor still. I will get to that at some point. I need several of them, because I want melee assist. So let's look up a servo motor. Two solenoids, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. Well then, let's go get some stuff for making one of those. It should be more than enough. Oh, no, I needed two of them for that. Oh well, I'll just install the... or I will just, get some more off camera. However, I do want to demonstrate making one of these, so... let's grab some more refined iron. Electronic circuit. And now, servo motor. So, this will give me aqua affinity, which is a pretty useful feature. It allows me to, while I'm underwater, act as if I wasn't when I'm using these tools, or this tool. So, let's try out this power tool. Now you can see up in the top left corner that I have an amount of energy stored in there. And that I can fill up using the MFE. Okay, instantly filled up. Now I have my 5 megajoules out of 5 megajoules. So let's go... let's go dig some clay underwater. Now I am barely clicking, and this is the kind of stuff that it does. It's also draining through the power each time it breaks a block, but for this kind of result, I think it's perfectly worth it. It's almost as if I'm not underwater at all. And this has got some other nifty features that I will get into when I have the materials I need to start setting those up. So I'll be back after I've mined a bit. Before I go mining, I do want to note that it cannot be, or the power tool cannot be enchanted. Oh well. Back with the second to last upgrade, which is going to be the melee assist. So the impact is how much damage it's going to do, and the carry through is the knockback. Yeah, let's just ratchet that all the way up. And I am going to need to, at some point, get the plasma cannon. So let's see if I have the diamonds for that. Also, let's see what the force field requires. That's pretty expensive. We may not be doing that. Or I might have to go grind the stuff off camera. I was going over here for diamonds. Okay. 2 diamonds. Ooh, what? Should I have the redstone? Very large amount of rubber. Let's go with 30. Some amount of copper. That should be all I need. Okay. I need advanced circuits. Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. Let's see. Circuit. Oh, I need to set up copper cable. Okay. Let's pop this in here. Oop, I had circuit already. So let's look at what the advanced circuit requires. Redstone, glowstone, and lapis lazuli. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't grab those. If I had grabbed them, we wouldn't be having this problem. So let's grab the ender pearls. And I only need 8 of them. You're missing 3 solenoids. That's right. Well, time for me to grab some refined iron and be back when that's done. Okay. Oh, framey. Alright, I'm back with the last upgrade I'm going to do for this episode, and that is the plasma cannon. So let's install this, ratchet up the amperage, which determines how much explosive power there is, and voltage, which determines how much damage there is. Alright, I'm good with this. So it explodes for half the damage a creeper would. Now, I don't remember what... Oh, it's just right-click. It will... If you hold right-click, it will charge up this ball, and will shoot when you let go. Oh, it did a fair number on those trees. Actually, yeah, it destroys enemies. And let's go look at what it does in terms of melee knockback. These are probably not the best examples, seeing as how they probably would die in one hit anyway. But it's pretty powerful. But in the long run, this has also cost me a lot of resources. Okay, let me go show you my resources chest. I do greatly dislike this won't run back. Might have to remedy this in a later episode. Here's my metals resource chest. I'm running low on a fair number of things that are very important. So between this episode and next, I'm going to farm up a lot of resources, but I'm also going to prepare all of the machine components I need for the armor, which I have on here and sadly does not render correctly. Because I really want to get the armor going and get the exploration going for next episode. So I will see you guys next episode.